How will the Saints respond to heartbreak yet again? It's the coach. It's the first of two this Monday night on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints.
We're going to throw the ball. Getting Thomas.
On first down, Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first two NFL seasons. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From midfield, here's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas.
Let's go, Thomas.
Getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
Clearly, every time the Saints put together a game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
To throw on second and 10. Breeze. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Now Breeze looking for the end zone.
Oh my, if I was picked, I would be
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there.
Oh, what? Okay, buddy.
Like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and
like he totally jumped like 2 million yards to go freaking get that ball.
Momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance.
Nice.
And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
I like how the Browns win 35-3 against the Titans.
It's so real. And 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Dumps it complete.
Okay, you magically trust people.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
I don't have him freaking late,
that plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints out here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. On the move to his left. He'll air it out. He's got him in.
Let's go, Thomas.
And he's brought down.
The key matchup today is definitely 2. Breeze walks in. Thomas. It's actually 3. And then Thomas Hawkins.
They've got it 1st and 10.
Thomas Hawkins. And then
from the midfield
Watt.
stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
That was stupid.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Nice.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Go Cameron.
Cameron Jordan with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
Thomas Stockton?
That's the only way you can get it done.
Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. Breeze now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Breeze now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. To throw is Breeze.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. That's complete to his running back.
Learn how to do, Kamara. You're a halfback. Every halfback should know how to do.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. The open man is Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Looking inside, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Breeze to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I should already have a touchdown.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now, meanwhile,
Thomas
on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
How did Giants beat the Cowboys?
Now a 1st down throw. Watson.
No, that could have been a pick.
Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson looks to throw again.
Let's go, user. User. Test my user computer. Get it?
Patrick Robinson.
I feel like BK
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Running with Kamara.
Come on, he blocks.
Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Come on, Thomas.
Play action. Breeze. Looking long for Thomas.
It's intercepted.
Into a double team.
Dang.
Intercepted.
Breeze, I hate. I know Breeze is good, but I stuck with him.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Don't ask why I picked him, because I picked him as I wanted to.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line. So it's 2nd and 10.
Even playing 15-minute quarters with no.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Let's go.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 30.
We go. Don't even come in screaming.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect under a
come on! Who was that? Really merciless.
Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now this is a catch by Ted Ginn. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Only if Breeze could throw, and my line can block.
Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the 1st half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh my God!
Interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Really, to run?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
So stupid.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
I'm going to say, Lamar Miller sucks at football. Not good. He's a trash bomb.
This is just the 5th all-time meeting between the Texans and Saints here taking place in
Don't run the ball again.
They have split the previous 4 meetings. Of course, the Texans entering the league in 2002. But you would think that these two teams would have met more because the cities only separated by 350 miles, I-10 connecting them. In fact, for New Orleans, Houston is the closest NFL city of any in the league. So it's kind of interesting that this is only the 5th time that they have met. The last time they got together, November of 2015, the Texans winning that one 24-6.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, hey, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run in the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You didn't even have an X factor. Such a
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
Running back, better quarterback.
On EA
better.
Sports.
If you're a Saints fan, I'm sorry, but I hate you.
In their own territory, needing only
good
a few
in real life,
inches,
but
they're
the
going to
game,
line up
for
to
some
go
reason,
for this thing
I
on
suck.
4th down.
I suck at them.
There's Breeze. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Yes! My
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against
Galvin! Oh my God, you're so slow!
Over 30 yards of real estate.
Run out, run faster.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Breeze,
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the
Thomas, you're a bum.
As well.
Freaking Hawkins.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh my God, so strong. No touchdown. Yeah, this is so boring. Oh my God.
Zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
I know, right? This game's so stupid.
If you're on defense, your confidence is sky high because mentally you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all.
That should have been a pick right there. That would got
the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Miller. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Watson now to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. This not the final game of this opening weekend. Still one more. That comes your way later tonight out in Oakland. The Denver Broncos and Vic Fangio's coaching debut taking on the Oakland Raiders. The final home opener. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Breeze. His throw is incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. But now it's third down.
Don't even come in.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Breeze now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, good for his Saints. First down. Breeze now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him. And able to bring him to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney, his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I wish every quarterback at least had like
90-some speed.
I'm getting like at least like above like 75 speed, so you can actually get out of the pocket.
It's a run for Kamara.
Why is Kamara so slow?
Down to the 15-yard line. A sizable gain there of 9 yards, but it's still third and long. The Saints on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is going to be third and 13. Throwing now is Breeze. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure this guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they
You catch that, really? Oh my God, you get that.
And this Texans defense stands tall.
God
looking
damn.
for a clutch play there on fourth.
No touchdowns, not.
How about that defense? How about that D?
God, you're probably saying trash. I'm not trash.
You know, I'm trash. How much fourth downs were emphasized.
This is why I picked a team that I like Michael Thomas.
As you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you.
You're so stupid.
If people are going to go for it on fourth
down to 4, really?
You're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
You're really
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Watson. Open man,
you gained 3 yards.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. From the gun on third, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third.
Oh, what?
51 yards on the punt there. And that will
just let him run past you.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Freaking idiot. Whoa.
So good
maybe we will score
for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
come
you
on.
can't catch that, sure, really.
You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
I hate this game so much. Zach plays all like 82 overall or
as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This is caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, 2nd best in the league, and they'll try it here.
Let's go.
Cook's got it. Touchdown. Saints.
Let's go. Oh, my
God. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal. That looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The extra point, not exactly a thing of beauty, but it does ricochet home. And it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 31.
How did he catch that?
He's got Fuller. 6
yards
came up to pick up, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Really first down.
Up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Watson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Guys, this reminds me of a real game. Like getting
the goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A throw out line to QT, complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The Texans on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson.
That was nice defense right there
from side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
14, 36, 36. Hey, exit.
On play action. Now Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Wait, I thought he caught that.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Breeze now.
Oh, what?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Breeze now to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Breeze.
He's tackled my player.
And brought in by the tight end.
You see how he just tackled my player? He thought it was a run. He get flagged
the 20-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Gets it to Meredith, complete.
Let's go, bro.
This near the 5, he'll be stopped at the 6. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Why is it always picked? Why would you tackle him in
completion? 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man, it's QT. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Watson. Open man is QT, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller.
Take a ball halftime.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller.
That's not first down. Okay, I was about to say. Okay.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. So we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means they're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT.
Took my guy out. Bad ankle.
Works it past the 50.
Dude, Townsend just took my ankle, bro.
Texan first down.
Okay, he took the other guy's ankle.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Watson with a give to Miller. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know.
Maybe my next day I might shorten up the quarters.
2nd and 8 and 9.
So I'm actually going to sim some. Don't get mad at me.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
I'm listening to it.
The Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side, complete to QT. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime, whatever.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady.
So don't say nothing.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run.
Oh, what?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Freaking stupid.
The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach,
I don't get why do these nobody.
Right?
Devontae Freeman.
He wanted to be aggressive.
Devontae Freeman's better.
So I guarantee he told us deep.
I'm not about to sim the rest of this game. I hope I don't win.
Ready? 95, 56.
You ain't got nothing.
Play action. Breeze. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards, the final tally. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep fighting.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brees again. That's to his running back.
Let's go. Let's go. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Saints touchdown.
I'm gonna send the rest. We better win. Actually, clutch defense time. Let's go defense. Oh, we need to end the game bad. End the game good for us.
From the red zone now, Watson, and it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Nothing happened.
11 more on that one, and another first down. A touchdown is paramount here on 1st and goal, but got to be careful. Don't want to leave too much time on the clock for Drew Brees. Now it's Watson.
Oh my God, it was almost a pick.
That's
a user spot. That's
linebacker DeMario Davis got a hand in to break that one up. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Watson. They'll roll, and he can't get up.
Let's go.
What a huge play at this point in the game. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score.
Let's go!
He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He'll look to throw.
Use your pick!
And I do believe this is a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
You guys see
Charles,
that?
help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
Why? Oh my God, that's stupid.
Right, guys,
that's stupid. Calm it down,
running north south, getting up.
My guy rolling.
He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
We got this.
Watson and the Texans now down 21-18. A little over 80 ticks to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
Come on, Bill. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Oh my God, no way.
Some room to maneuver.
Freaking God.
Past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Watson.
No, that's a good pick. Come on, Lattimore.
But now they face 3rd down. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. Finding fouls complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
What was that?
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were cutting.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They run again with Foreman. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something down.
No, if he called that, he would have kept on running.
Is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game.
Score touchdown, Breeze, no offense. Breeze, you better do this. I can't believe we actually went into overtime.
And they score, the game is over at that point.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Thomas has got to get the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Don't let me hike the ball.
Silver.
Yo! Can't let me hike! Freaking ball.
And that'll set them back 5.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Now I can do crap, really.
Switch it. Hey, kill. Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch twins.
Shift.
To throw, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there in overtime. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And he's going to be taken down.
Breeze, lit.
Sack back at the 32. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Breeze to throw. And
Catch the ball, big turd.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Well, this is caught by Gill. That gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw again.
Yo!
Coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, that play was the very definition of
fast,
quick, and in a hurry.
This is why I hate Thomas. They always put the bad
blink of an eye. That happened fast
on
a big sack.
Time. See? That's why I wanted Thomason, not
Justin Reed. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Man, this is why no one likes playing the freaking game.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense did its job, got to stop all they need. This 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than
how are you running
and end it, but they turned it back
over everybody.
It is a field goal to win the game.
Not good. You literally a 70-some overall.
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry.
Oh my God.
This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball,
he won.
You love these types of games.
Hope you guys enjoyed. I lost. Oh my God. Like, really?
Huge play there in
Let
overtime.
me send the rest.
44-yard.
They're probably going to go for the field goal and win. Oh my God. This game's so stupid. I lost, guys.
Partner, a great game that we got
you
to
guys
see.
enjoyed this
Making
video.
It extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this
whole thing happen.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Texans, it was a game that... Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Let's send it to Austin. Make it happen.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to track. You say that you proud proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When I've been up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Hurry up, this takes forever to load.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
In the game. Not really good. Hey guys, I'm done. Like, I'm not even playing no more.